Hello? 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 Okay, so finally my skin is looking a little bit more normal. I went through a really bad, I almost said breakup. No. I went through a really bad breakout over the last couple months, I would say about 3 months for some reason. My whole skin just like, decided to completely turn against me. When I was in Toronto, when I was in Toronto having lunch with my sister on my mom's birthday, with my niece, we stopped at Winners because my niece needed a sweater, and I saw this really great contraption here. And it is a micro needling device, and it actually helps with collagen, etc. on the skin. And the way it works is there's teeny tiny needles here, and it punctures the skin just ever so slightly, and what happens is the skin goes into fight or flight mode and decides to reconstruct, and it actually helps to get rid of fine lines, and all that other good stuff. So what I've been doing is, this is coming. I mean, come on now, this is me. I've been double dipping. So I've been using this and then using my Face FX right afterwards. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Let's plug in our Face FX. We don't have to worry about turning it on just yet. We're going to get our little machine here ready. P.S. This was $10 at Winners, so that was kind of cool. It says to do it for 2 minutes on each section, so we're going to go 2 minutes on the forehead. And I'm not going to lie to you, it does hurt a little bit. So be very careful, don't apply too much pressure. Yeah. And normally, it's the same thing as I used to do. So when I'm normally doing my Face FX, I'm in bed, I'm watching Law & Order UK on Amazon Prime or any other number of shows that I have. And so I'm usually multitasking in that way. So there we go. You can see my skin is getting red. Now, it does not drag along the skin very easily, so you have to be very careful. But you do each section for 2 minutes. Oh, it feels so good though. After a while, it feels so good. Time's up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 minutes on the timer, and we are going to use our Face FX for 5 minutes. And I have genuinely found that this has really started changing the texture of my skin. It's just amazing. And I mean that amazing. I can't believe how good my skin looks after using these two products together. I mean, using this by itself was great, and using the Face FX by itself was great, but using them together, oh my goodness. I've also used the Titan with it, and the Titan feels brilliant. It's just a little messy, which is why we're using the Face FX right now. And there's another thing that, so what I had actually gone with my niece into Winners for was, I was looking for a jade roller because I heard that jade rollers were really good for skin, for tightening up the skin, etc. And so I was actually going in and looking for those, and then I saw this and decided on this instead. So yeah. And you're gonna notice some serious redness in your forehead after you're done. Well, actually, in your entire face once you're done using this. That's normal. Don't panic. Get right up there into the hairline. And I have done it where I did the microneedling first, and then the Face FX, and then the microneedling again. And I wish I could tell you the brand name on this, but there actually isn't one on any of the packaging or anywhere else. There is literally no name on this microneedling device. Another minute left. Okay, so that's our forehead done. And then we're gonna do the other sections, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I do 3 minutes here because it's a bigger section. And I haven't done around the eyes. I just don't feel safe doing the eye area. But yeah. So there we go, that's how you do it. Oh. This does not feel pretty, let me tell you. It hurts, doctor, it hurts. Dr. Penfield, I smell burnt toast. As you can see, my skin getting very red. Sorry, I sneezed just before I came on camera. And I almost didn't do this, but I felt motivated. So I was like, okay, just do it. Yeah, like a Nike. So now, this is when I add in the eye area. So we're gonna do our 5 minutes. And I do this. So I do the eye, and then down, And then the eye. Ooh, I'm a busy girl tonight, let me tell you. Oh my god. So yeah, so we do the eye area like this. And we do the rest of the face like this. And this should just glide over your skin. You shouldn't have to pull or anything like that. It should just glide over the skin. I do notice that using it on freshly washed skin, like right after, sometimes it tends to drag on the skin. So it's always best to like wait. Ooh, right in the eye. It's always best to wait a few minutes and then do it. You know, I've talked about this before. Having grown up with cystic acne, my skin has always been hypersensitive. So I will sometimes get a pimple and my skin will scar for months later. And I have actually noticed by using the microneedler and the Face FX, I've actually noticed that I've noticed less scarring, which feels kind of amazing. I'm just saying. Oh, my fingers are cramping. Ooh. Now 2 minutes on the other side. Look at how red that is. Excuse me. When you're done using this, I'm not going to lie to you, you're going to feel like tingling, and it actually starts to feel like a bit of a burn. Like it actually kind of hurts just a little bit after you're done using this. Don't panic, it's natural. But like I said, do not go really hard using this thing on your face because you're going to do more damage than good. And there is a slight burning sensation. See, this is normally why I watch like a TV show or something, because this can get a little boring, to say the least. I mean, it's not boring because I'm teaching you, but when I'm like alone, that's why I like to have stuff to do, because, yeah, just saying. Okay, last section, just over the mouth. Oh, it feels so good when your skin is itchy. After a while, it becomes oddly soothing. The really great thing about this is the way to clean it is you just spray it with alcohol. It says to soak it in rubbing alcohol, but I just spray mine and I give it a twist. So yeah, that's it for that part. Now we're gonna obviously go over the bottom part with my Face FX. And then we're done. Ta-da! Okay, we are all finished. So, there you have it. That's my microneedler and my Face FX together, and I look just about as good as I did coming into filming, only redder. The redness will stick around for about an hour or so, so yeah, it's not good to be out in the sun. If you're going to go out in the sun after you do this microneedling, make sure that you use sunscreen. Yeah, I hope that you like this little like how-to on my skincare that I've been doing lately. I really like it. I've noticed like some visible results, especially in like the way my skin feels. Not right now it just feels red and inflamed. But like tomorrow my skin will feel so good, and I really like that. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and I hope you go out and get yourself your own little microneedler. Like I said, be very careful with your skin. You don't want to damage it. Otherwise, yeah, at the end of every single one of my videos, there's 3 things that you can do. Number 1, oh, that bad nail, I'm sorry. Number 1, comment down below. Number 2, share this with your friends, family, and coworkers. And number 3, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will catch each and every one of you with a face that's not so red on the flip side. Mwah. Bye.